12 hours a week. That's what the average knowledge worker burns on tasks an AI workflow can do in the background while you sleep. Not a single paid tool required to start. By the end of this video, you'll have the exact 3-stage workflow: capture, process, automate, that turns scattered busy work into a system that runs itself. If you've ever closed your laptop at 7 p.m. wondering where the day went, hit that like button right now, because this is the video that fixes it. Welcome to AI Made Effortless, and to episode 1 of the Workflow Revolution series. Here's the deal with this channel. AI tools launch every single week. Most of them are noise and we cut through it fast. Every Automate Wednesday, we tear down one workflow, name the exact tools, and show you the upgrade path from free to paid so you only spend money when the math demands it. No hype. No, this changes everything. Just what works, what it costs, and who should skip it. This is episode 1, so there's no callback. But subscribe and the next 9 episodes build directly on this foundation. Here's where you are right now. You're copy-pasting the same information between 5 apps, retyping notes into a doc, then re-summarizing that doc for a meeting. You haven't calculated the real cost yet. 12 hours a week is 600 plus hours a year, an entire 15-week work quarter handed to manual busy work you'll never bill or get back. And the worst part is the moment it hits you. It's Sunday night, you're catching up, doing tasks a system should have finished on Thursday, and you realize the tools to automate this have existed the whole time. You just never built the workflow. So here's how we built this. We analyzed community data across our artificial, our ChatGPT, and our AI tools. Patterns from hundreds of threads where people share their actual day-to-day AI stacks, not sponsored roundups. The consistent signal. The people saving real time aren't using one magic tool. They're chaining 3 stages together: capture, process, automate. And the biggest time sinks they report eliminating are note-taking, summarization, and repetitive data shuffling between apps. We cross-checked every tool below against its official spec sheet and current free tier limits. The methodology here is community consensus plus published specs, not a lab, not a paid sponsorship. That's why the verdict is earned. Let's build it, stage by stage. Free tier first. Stage 1, capture. The verdict: start with a free AI notes layer, and the winner for most people is Notion's free plan. Here's the bottom line up front. Notion's free personal plan gives you unlimited blocks for individual use, which means your entire second brain, notes, tasks, project docs, lives in one searchable place at 0 cost. 3 data points that matter. 1. The free plan supports unlimited pages and blocks for a single user, so capture is never the thing you pay for. 2. Notion AI is the paid add-on. Community threads in R Productivity and R ChatGPT consistently flag that the free workspace plus a free general chatbot covers most capture and draft needs before you ever pay. 3. It's the most referenced home base in the stacks people post because everything else plugs into it. Who this is perfect for: someone drowning in scattered notes across Apple Notes, Google Docs, and 17 browser tabs who needs one capture point. Who should skip it? If you already live in Obsidian or a local first system and value file ownership over cloud convenience, Notion is cloud first, and that's a real trade-off. When you outgrow the free tier, when you're drafting and summarizing inside your notes 10 times a day, that's the upgrade trigger to Notion AI. We'll come back to the math. Stage 2, process. The verdict: this is where the 12 hours actually disappears, and the best free starting point is a general-purpose AI assistant, with Claude as the upgrade target for serious document work. Bottom line: processing, summarizing, rewriting, extracting, drafting is the highest leverage stage. Community data from r/artificial and r/ChatGPT shows this is the single most cited time saver, with people reporting they replaced hours of reading and note rewriting with paste and summarize. 3 data points. 1. Free tier AI assistants handle the daily 80%. Summarize this thread, rewrite this email, pull action items from these notes. 2. For long documents and nuanced reasoning, community threads repeatedly point to Claude for its large context window and document handling. Claude Pro is the upgrade when you're feeding it long reports daily, not occasionally. 3. The time saved here compounds because stage 2 feeds stage 1. Every processed output gets captured back into your Notion base automatically. Who this is perfect for: anyone who reads, writes, or summarizes for a living and currently does it manually. Who should skip the paid tier for now? If your processing is occasional, a few documents a week, the free tier is genuinely enough, and paying is premature. Quick pause. And this is the urgent part. I built a free download called the AI Toolkit, 15 tools that are replacing entire job functions right now, with the exact free tier limits and upgrade triggers for each one. It's the cheat sheet version of this whole workflow, so you don't have to take notes. Links in the description. amadeeffortless.com/toolkit. Grab it now while you're watching because stage 3 is where it all connects, and you'll want the reference open. Stage 3. Automate. The verdict. Connect the stages so the workflow runs without you, and the free entry point is Zapier's free plan. Here's the bottom line. Automation is the multiplier. It's the difference between a workflow you run manually and one that runs itself. 3 data points. 1. Zapier's free plan includes a limited monthly task allowance and single-step zaps, which is enough to wire your most repetitive trigger. Say, new node in Notion, send me the AI summary. 2. Community stacks in our AI tools consistently use a connector tool as the glue between capture and processing, because manual copy-paste is the exact busy work we're killing. 3. The free tier proves the concept. The moment you have more than a couple of workflows or need multi-step zaps, that's your upgrade signal to a paid Zapier plan. Who this is perfect for? Anyone whose busy work is predictable and repetitive. The same shuffle every day. Who should skip it? If your work is highly variable and rarely repeats the same pattern, automation buys you less, and your time is better spent in stage 2. And because no AI workflow video is complete without a second opinion, Bottley, our resident AI, ran the comparison. His take: I analyzed the 3-stage stack against 40 alternatives. One of these tools could, in theory, replace part of what I do. I'm recommending it anyway. That's the channel mascot endorsing his own obsolescence. We'll let it sit there. So that's the workflow. Notion captures, an AI assistant processes, Zapier automates the handoff between them. Built entirely on free tiers. The 12 hours come back because you stop being the copy-paste middleman between your own tools. Now the verdict and your upgrade path, because this is an upgrade path video. Start free. Pay only when the math demands it. If you're just starting and your busy work is light, stay 100% free. Notion free, a free AI assistant, Zapier free. $0, real hours back. Don't upgrade anything yet. If you're a heavy writer or researcher buried in documents, your first upgrade is Claude Pro. The trigger is feeding it long documents daily. When the free limits start interrupting your flow, the paid tier pays for itself in a single work week of reclaimed reading time. If your notes and drafting volume is the bottleneck, your upgrade is Notion AI. So the processing happens inside your capture layer with no app switching. And if you're running multiple automations, upgrade Zapier so you get multi-step zaps and more monthly tasks. That's when automation stops being a toy and becomes infrastructure. Here's the FOMO part, and it's real. These free tiers are the most generous they will ever be. Free AI limits get tighter every quarter as compute costs bite. The workflow you build for free today may cost money to start next year. Build it now while it's free. 6 months from now, you'll have a system that quietly hands you back a 15-week quarter of your life instead of another Sunday night catching up. Links to every tool, free and paid, are in the description. That covers the workflow. But there's one thing I haven't addressed. What happens when one of these tools changes its API, or an automation silently breaks at 2 a.m. and you don't notice for 3 days? Building the workflow is step 1. Making it bulletproof so it never quietly fails on you, that's episode 2. If this just handed you back 12 hours a week, the like button is right there. It genuinely helps the channel. Grab the AI Toolkit at amadeeffortless.com/toolkit so you've got every free tier limit and upgrade trigger in one place. And subscribe right now, because episode 2, Make Your AI Workflow Unbreakable, drops next, Automate Wednesday, and you'll get it the day it lands. This is AI